Imagine waking up one morning feeling utterly burned out, overwhelmed with frustration, and deeply dissatisfied with your life. You start listing all the things you lack: the luxury car, the grand house, the prestigious job. Envy sets in as you look at others who seem to have everything. This endless cycle of wanting more and feeling inadequate can be exhausting. However, did you know you could break free from this cycle of disappointment? What if you could appreciate the value of what you already have and find happiness in the present? Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, two Stoic philosophers from ancient Rome, offer profound insights that can help us escape this trap and embrace a more fulfilling life. Before we dive into these timeless teachings, please take a moment to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Your support helps us continue bringing you valuable content. Now, let's begin. Finding joy in what you have. Have you ever found yourself yearning for something you didn't have? Maybe it was the latest video game console or a new bike. That initial pang of envy when you see a friend or classmate with what you desire is something we all experience. However, focusing on these desires can lead to a never-ending cycle of unfulfillment and unhappiness. Seneca, a wise Roman philosopher, understood this well. He reminds us, no person has the power to have everything they want, but it is in their power not to want what they don't have, and to cheerfully put to good use what they do have. At the core of Seneca's teaching is the concept of contentment, finding joy and fulfillment in what you already possess, instead of constantly chasing after more. It's a simple idea with profound implications for leading a happier, more satisfied life. What if you could take delight in the games and gadgets you currently own? Instead of envying your friend's new device, imagine people creating stylish outfits with their existing wardrobes rather than craving the latest fashion trends. Shifting your mindset from constant wanting to gratitude and appreciation can unlock a sense of inner peace and happiness that no material possession can provide. This idea isn't unique to Seneca. Throughout history, wise teachers and philosophers have echoed similar sentiments. For example, the ancient Greek philosopher Socrates lived a life of extreme simplicity, owning only the bare essentials and focusing on wisdom and knowledge. He believed that true happiness came not from material possessions, but from cultivating virtue and understanding. The teachings of Buddhism also emphasize non-attachment, encouraging followers to let go of their cravings for material things and find contentment in the present moment. The Buddha himself renounced a wealthy upbringing to seek enlightenment and inner peace. In modern times, movements like the tiny house movement and minimalist lifestyle reflect these ancient wisdoms. People downsize and simplify their lives to reduce environmental impact, save money, and focus on what truly matters. So how can you start cultivating a sense of contentment and appreciation for what you already have? Here are some practical tips. 1. Practice gratitude. Take a few moments each day to reflect on what you're grateful for, no matter how small. Write them down in a journal, or simply take a few deep breaths and let the feelings of gratitude wash over you. 2. Declutter your space. Look around your room or living area and identify items you no longer need or use. Donate or sell these items, and notice how clearing out physical clutter can also help clear your mind and cultivate a sense of simplicity. 3. Savor small pleasures. Instead of constantly seeking out new, exciting experiences, learn to appreciate the simple joys in life, like the warmth of the sun, the taste of ripe fruit, or the sound of a loved one's laughter. 4. Practice mindfulness. When you feel envious or dissatisfied, take a few deep breaths and return your attention to the present moment. Notice the sights, sounds, and sensations around you, and remind yourself of the abundance you already have. 5. Limit exposure to advertising. Advertisements are designed to make us feel dissatisfied with what we have and crave more. Try limiting your exposure to ads, whether by subscribing to ad-free streaming services or being more mindful of the marketing messages you consume. By adopting Seneca's wisdom and cultivating a sense of contentment and appreciation for what you already have, you can unlock a path to true happiness and fulfillment. It's a journey that requires practice and patience, but can ultimately lead to a life of greater joy, peace, and freedom. Remember, true happiness doesn't come from acquiring more. It comes from appreciating and making the most of what you already have. Self-discipline and compassion. Why is it that we often find it easier to be harsh on ourselves than on others? We might constantly criticize ourselves for minor mistakes or put immense pressure on ourselves to achieve perfection, while being much more forgiving towards friends or family members. The wise Roman emperor and philosopher Marcus Aurelius recognized this tendency and offered powerful advice. Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. At first, this might sound contradictory. Shouldn't we be kind and understanding towards ourselves too? Yes, but Marcus Aurelius wasn't advocating for self-cruelty. Instead, he emphasized the importance of self-discipline and holding ourselves accountable to high standards, while extending compassion and understanding to others. If you want to excel in something, whether it's a sport, musical instrument, or your studies, you need discipline and dedication. You need to push yourself to practice, learn, and grow, even when it's challenging or uncomfortable. However, you wouldn't expect the same level of perfection from others. You'd be patient, supportive, and understanding of their struggles and mistakes. By being strict with yourself and tolerant of others, you cultivate self-discipline while fostering positive relationships and a supportive environment. Throughout history, many cultures and philosophies have embraced this balance. Ancient Spartan warriors, for example, were renowned for their rigorous training and self-discipline, yet they were also taught to respect their opponents and show mercy to those who surrendered. In Buddhism, mindfulness, the practice of being present and aware of the moment, is seen as a path to both self-discipline and compassion. By developing mindfulness, one becomes more aware of their thoughts, emotions, and actions, allowing for greater self-control and accountability, while also fostering empathy and kindness towards others. Today, we see examples of individuals and organizations balancing self-discipline and compassion. Malala Yousafzai, the Pakistani activist for female education, embodies incredible self-discipline and determination in her advocacy for girls' rights, even in the face of danger. Yet she consistently demonstrates compassion towards those who oppose her, advocating for dialogue and peaceful resolution. Athletes like Serena Williams and LeBron James achieve greatness through their work ethic, self-discipline, and commitment to excellence. They also use their platforms to promote empathy, understanding, and social justice, showing compassion for those facing discrimination or adversity. How can you embody this principle in your life? Here are some tips. 1. Set clear personal standards. Identify areas where you want to hold yourself to high standards, whether in your studies, hobbies, or personal conduct. Write down these standards and refer to them regularly to stay accountable. 2. Practice self-reflection. Take time each day to reflect on your actions, thoughts, and emotions. Ask yourself if you lived up to your personal standards and identify areas where you can improve or be kinder to yourself. 3. Cultivate mindfulness. Engage in mindfulness practices like meditation, deep breathing exercises, or simply taking a few moments to be fully present. This can help you become more aware of your thoughts and emotions, as well as those of others. 4. Extend empathy. When you find yourself being critical or judgmental towards others, pause and try to put yourself in their shoes. Consider their circumstances, struggles, and perspectives, and consciously respond with understanding and compassion. 5. Seek feedback. Ask trusted friends, family members, or mentors for honest feedback on areas where you can improve your self-discipline or show more compassion towards others. Be open to their insights and use them as opportunities for growth. Remember, the path to self-discipline and compassion is an ongoing journey filled with challenges and opportunities for growth. By embracing Marcus Aurelius's wisdom, you can develop the resilience, focus, and empathy needed to achieve your goals while fostering meaningful connections and positively impacting the world. So grab a good book, set high goals for yourself, and prepare to see the real you. Be kind and sympathetic to your fellow human beings, remembering that everyone faces their own struggles. By combining self-discipline and compassion, you can reach your full potential and achieve a life of meaning, satisfaction, and happiness. Embracing truth and seeking growth. Have you ever found yourself in a heated argument, defending your beliefs despite evidence to the contrary? It's a natural psychological reaction to cling to our opinions. However, the ancient Roman philosopher Marcus Aurelius had a different approach. He famously said, "If anyone can refute me, show me I'm making a mistake or looking at things from the wrong perspective, I'll gladly change. It's the truth I'm after, and the truth never harmed anyone." At the core of this quote is a powerful principle: the willingness to be open-minded, to embrace new perspectives, and to change our views when presented with truth or evidence. This quality is incredibly valuable, not just in our personal lives, but in the pursuit of knowledge, progress, and understanding. Imagine if history's greatest thinkers had stubbornly clung to their beliefs and refused to consider new ideas. We might never have discovered that the Earth revolves around the sun, unlocked the secrets of electricity, or developed life-saving medical treatments. Conversely, there are countless examples of individuals and societies rejecting new ideas to their detriment. The Catholic Church's resistance to the heliocentric model of the solar system, leading to the persecution of scientists like Galileo, set back scientific progress for centuries. In modern times, the tobacco industry's denial of the health risks of smoking or the ongoing climate change debate, where some groups reject overwhelming scientific evidence, are examples of how clinging to outdated beliefs can have severe consequences. However, there are also inspiring stories of individuals and organizations embracing a growth mindset and adapting to changing circumstances. Take Microsoft, for example. In the early days of personal computing, the company focused on developing software for IBM's operating system. When the Internet revolution began, Microsoft recognized the need to shift its perspective and embraced this new technology, ultimately becoming a dominant player in the Internet age. Similarly, Hindustan Unilever, a consumer goods company in India, faced mounting concerns about the environmental impact of its products. The company consciously decided to change its approach, launching initiatives to reduce its carbon footprint, invest in sustainable manufacturing processes, and develop eco-friendly products. This move aligned with their values and proved to be a savvy business decision as consumer demand for sustainable options grew. How can you develop the open-mindedness and willingness to change that Marcus Aurelius advocated? Here are some strategies. 1. Practice active listening. When someone presents a perspective that differs from yours, resist the urge to dismiss or argue against it immediately. Make a conscious effort to truly listen and understand where they're coming from, even if you ultimately disagree. 2. Seek out diverse perspectives. Surround yourself with people, books, podcasts, or other sources that offer a range of viewpoints and experiences different from your own. Actively seek opportunities to expand your understanding and challenge your assumptions. 3. Embrace curiosity. Approach new ideas or information with curiosity and wonder, rather than skepticism or defensiveness. Ask questions, explore different angles, and remain open to having your mind changed. 4. Recognize confirmation bias. We all tend to seek out and prioritize information that confirms our existing beliefs. Be aware of this natural inclination and consciously consider evidence or perspectives that challenge your views. 5. Celebrate growth and learning. Instead of feeling threatened or embarrassed when proven wrong or needing to change your perspective, celebrate it as an opportunity for growth and learning. Acknowledge that being open to new ideas and changing your mind is a sign of strength, not weakness. By embracing the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius and cultivating a mindset of open-mindedness and willingness to change, you can unlock a world of possibilities. You'll be better equipped to navigate life's complexities, stay adaptable in changing circumstances, and continue growing and learning. Remember, the truth has nothing to fear, but our resistance to change and stubbornness can hold us back. So, take a deep breath, open your mind, and embrace the adventure of continuously seeking truth and understanding. The path may not always be easy, but the rewards of growth, insight, and personal evolution are well worth it. Living with honesty and integrity. Imagine playing a game with friends where you get a chance to twist the rules or even cheat a little to gain an unfair advantage. Or perhaps you're a student working on an assignment and come across material that could be very helpful if you used it directly, but that would be cheating. These situations present ethical dilemmas where it might be easy to give in, believing that no one will ever find out. Marcus Aurelius had a different perspective. He said, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." These simple words carry a powerful message about the importance of integrity, honesty, and ethical conduct in all aspects of life. Integrity means doing the right thing, even when it's difficult or no one is watching. It's about staying true to your values and principles and making choices that align with what you know to be right and true. Honesty is a key part of this, being truthful in your words and actions, and refusing to engage in deception or dishonesty, no matter how tempting or convenient it might seem. Living with integrity and honesty can be incredibly challenging, but it's a quality cherished and honored by many remarkable individuals and societies throughout history. Think about Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. Despite facing enormous challenges and harsh criticism, he was deeply respected for his unwavering honesty and dedication to doing what was right. Conversely, there are countless examples of individuals and organizations suffering severe consequences for violating principles of integrity and honesty. The Enron scandal, involving massive corporate fraud and dishonesty, led to the company's downfall and the imprisonment of several top executives. In recent times, we have seen examples of ethical leadership and the positive impact it can have. Patagonia, an outdoor clothing company, has built its brand around environmental sustainability and ethical business practices. By staying true to its values and refusing to compromise on issues like fair labor practices and environmental responsibility, Patagonia has cultivated a loyal customer base and a reputation for integrity that sets it apart from competitors. How can you develop and practice integrity and honesty in your own life? Here are some strategies. 1. Define your values. Reflect on what's truly important to you, your core values and principles. Write them down and refer to them regularly to help guide your decisions and actions. 2. Practice being truthful. Be honest and sincere, even in minor situations. If you accidentally break something, own up to it. If you're struggling with an assignment, be upfront instead of making excuses. 3. Develop moral courage. It takes courage to do the right thing, especially when it might be easier to indulge in wrong actions for a quick gain. Practice standing up for what you believe is right, even when it's challenging. Seek out ethical role models. Look for individuals who have demonstrated exceptional integrity and honesty, whether in your life or in history. Learn from their examples and let their stories inspire you to live with similar principles. 4. Anticipate ethical dilemmas. Consider potential situations where you might face a moral or ethical dilemma, and think about how you would respond in a way that upholds your values and integrity. 5. Hold yourself accountable. When you make a mistake or fall short of your ethical standards, take responsibility for it. Learn from the experience and use it as motivation to do better next time. Remember, living with integrity and honesty isn't about being perfect. It's about consistently doing what's right and staying true to your values, even when it's difficult. It's a journey requiring constant self-reflection, courage, and commitment to personal growth. By embracing the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius and cultivating a life of integrity and honesty, you'll build a solid moral foundation and inspire others to do the same. Imagine a world where everyone lived by the principle, if it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. A world built on trust, respect, and ethical conduct. So take a deep breath, tap into your inner strength and courage, and commit to living a life of integrity and honesty. It won't always be easy, but the rewards, a clear conscience, a positive impact on those around you, and the knowledge that you're staying true to your values are well worth it. Embrace this ancient wisdom and let it guide you toward personal growth, ethical leadership, and a life well lived. Conclusion. Throughout this journey, we've explored the teachings of great Stoic philosophers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, and how their ideas remain profoundly relevant in our contemporary world. From cultivating contentment and gratitude for what we have to developing self-discipline and compassion, to being open-minded in the pursuit of truth and integrity, their wisdom offers a clear path to growth, happiness, and moral character. At its core, Stoic philosophy teaches that true happiness and peace of mind come not from external circumstances, but from our ability to control our thoughts, emotions, and reactions to the world around us. By shifting our perspective and aligning our actions with virtuous principles, we can unlock a deep sense of inner strength, resilience, and purpose, no matter the challenges or obstacles we face. Imagine living each day with a profound appreciation for the present moment, free from the constant desire for more possessions or status. Imagine approaching every situation with an open mind, willing to learn and grow rather than clinging to outdated beliefs or assumptions. Imagine navigating life's complexities with unwavering integrity, making choices that align with your deepest values and principles, even when difficult. This is the power of Stoic wisdom, a timeless philosophy that transcends cultures, eras, and individual circumstances, offering a path to true freedom, authenticity, and a life well lived. As we conclude this journey, I encourage you to reflect on the lessons and principles we've explored and consider how you can implement them in your life, one small step at a time. Start a gratitude journal, acknowledging the simple joys and blessings surrounding you. Set personal goals to cultivate more self-discipline and extend greater empathy and understanding towards others. Remember, personal growth and transformation require consistent effort, patience, and a willingness to embrace lifelong learning and self-reflection. With each small step and conscious choice to align your thoughts and actions with Stoic principles, you'll lay the foundation for a life of greater purpose, fulfillment, and inner peace. If you're inspired to delve deeper into Stoic philosophy, countless resources are available. Consider exploring works like Meditations by Marcus Aurelius or Letters from a Stoic by Seneca, which offer profound insights and practical wisdom for navigating life's challenges. Modern interpretations like The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday or A Guide to the Good Life by William B. Irvine also provide valuable perspectives on applying Stoic principles in contemporary life. Ultimately, the true power of Stoic wisdom lies in your willingness to embrace it, live it, and share it with others through your words and actions. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good person should be one." So, let us embark on this journey together, armed with the timeless principles of contentment, open-mindedness, self-discipline, compassion, and integrity. Let us strive to be living embodiments of Stoic wisdom, shining beacons of virtue and ethical conduct in a world that often values material gain and fleeting pleasures over true fulfillment. As we navigate the inevitable challenges and obstacles that life will present, let us remember these final words from Seneca. True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future, not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient, for he that is so wants nothing. Embrace these teachings and let them guide you toward a life of profound meaning, authenticity, and lasting joy. The path may not always be easy, but the rewards of living in alignment with Stoic wisdom are beyond measure. So, take that first step today and never stop growing, learning, and striving to be the best version of yourself. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Stoic philosophy. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Your support helps us continue bringing you valuable content.